This is the main reason someone will begin to shun you. Listen carefully, my darling child, because what I'm going to tell you is not commonplace, not easy, and most definitely not something your heart is prepared for. But something enormous is waiting for you, so you have to hear it. The atmosphere has changed around you. Your life's energy has begun to vibrate in a way that only occurs prior to a significant turning point. Someone in your life has already experienced that change, which is why they are acting differently toward you. They don't express it. They don't publicly display it. However, they are secretly getting ready to pull away. And the cause is much more significant than you could have ever thought. Your presence is growing more intense. You're on a rising path. Blessings from you are multiplying like 333. And someone is being rocked to their core by that unexpected rising inside of you. How you're growing so quickly is beyond their comprehension. They have no idea how your destiny is playing out so loudly that it can no longer be concealed by quiet. And rather than rejoicing in your elevation, they are standing back in silence and acting as though nothing is amiss, all the while their hearts are shaking from the unacceptable reality. Hear this fresh start now, as it signals the beginning of the change. This kind of transformation doesn't have obvious indicators. It gradually manifests as odd pauses in discussions, slow responses, perplexed looks, and a heavier-than-before energy. This person has detected the formation of something heavenly all around you. Unstoppable momentum, an invisible shield, and an invisible radiance. It's not because you did something wrong that they are avoiding you. Your destiny is growing too strong for them to stand by, which is why they are avoiding you. The growing version of you is too much for them to bear. The inner strength that is emerging in you is too much for them to handle. The spiritual force that is directing your path is superior to them. And they're choosing to stay hidden from you rather than develop alongside you. Your benefits are growing. The door to your next chapter is slowly opening, and your intuition is becoming more acute. Before you can see it clearly, they sense it. And they retreat due to that fear. They know they can't get where you are going, not because they despise you. Let this last wave of truth surge now. Since this is the main cause of their growing gap. Their frequency is no longer matched by your energy. While they are trapped in the same cycle, repeating the same patterns, harboring the same anxieties, and clinging to the same insecurities, you have moved into a higher alignment. Their shadows are revealed by your light. They are reminded of their immobility by your advancement. The weakness they attempted to conceal is reflected in your strength. They are avoiding you because of this. You gained too much value, not because you lost any. Your development puts their comfort in jeopardy. Their identity is upended by your metamorphosis, and your future is too promising for someone who won't change. You weren't supposed to become smaller for them. To keep them close, you were never supposed to walk backward. You were destined to rise, and when you do, people who are incapable of receiving your favor are naturally pushed away. The universe is cleaning your path, eliminating distractions, and separating energies that are incompatible with your evolving self. Like a fresh morning, your blessing is taking shape. And someone who used to be close to you is moving away because they can see things that you can't yet fully comprehend. You're about to enter a time when nothing and no one can stop you. My beloved soul, something enormous is in store for you. The universe started rearranging the people in your immediate vicinity as soon as you entered this growing energy. The individual who is currently avoiding you is retreating because your destiny has begun to accelerate at a rate beyond their comprehension. Before you even see your breakthrough, they sense it. They witness the change in your aura, the serene self-assurance that develops within you, and the divine defense that envelopes your existence like a strong shield. They fear they can't keep up with the speed of your progress because your vibration has risen too high. It's not because they wish to harm you that they are moving away. Your presence serves as a reminder of what they fear becoming, which is why they are moving away. This distance, the abrupt quiet, and the energy difference between you and them are all indicators that you are about to embark on a huge chapter that will enable you to transcend all of your previous limitations. Never forget that something enormous is in store for you. For this reason, the cosmos is making room for your metamorphosis and clearing your way. You are about to enter a season where your presence, your voice, and your energy will touch countless hearts, so let this deeper truth settle. The world starts to take notice when your destiny starts to shine like this. The individual who is avoiding you knows that your journey is going to take them on an unimaginable adventure. They sense that you're entering a stage where your life will become a message, your words will impact many lives, and your story will inspire others. And right now, as your path broadens, I want you to spread the energy forward and quietly activate your power. Give your light to others. Tell the truth. Declare your readiness to the cosmos. Say a blessing, such as Amen 333, and allow it to reverberate. Because the universe increases your momentum when you declare yourself prepared. You're rising for more than just yourself. You're rising so that others might follow in your footsteps. Expand the flow of this energy. Allow it to travel beyond your line of sight. This is your way of telling the universe that you are totally embracing your destiny. And now experience this last surge of consciousness because your trip is accelerating and it will soon be hard to ignore your ascension. The cosmos desires for your light to spread farther. Thus, speak it into reality. Allow your blessings to spread like a divine alignment wave. People will be drawn to you as you see your destiny play out. New opportunities that align with your frequency, new connections, and new souls. Simply said, the person avoiding you is being pushed aside to make room for the appropriate people. Don't hold back your power as this change becomes more intense. Allow your presence to grow. Feel your energy. Take pride in the change that is taking place. Once more, whisper your blessing. Allow it to flow. Amen. 333, a protective and elevating vibration. This is your time. This is your ascent. And every aspect of your path is being coordinated by the universe. Thus, you enter a life where your destiny is unstoppable, your value is acknowledged, and your light is appreciated. There is something enormous in store for you. The shift around you is getting stronger now, my rising light. More than anybody else, the person who used to stroll next to you can sense that intensity. Your energy has begun shattering old habits, dispelling old anxieties, and opening previously closed doors. This person can tell that your life is no longer going slowly. The pace of your benefits is quickening. Your spirit is awakened and your destiny is growing in ways that are impossible to ignore. Avoiding them does not equate to rejection. It's a response. A response to the strength they sense developing within you. A response to the quiet power that now envelopes you. A response to the divine movement that has begun to mold your course. They know they can't stay the same when you're changing completely, so they're taking a step back. Their hesitation, doubts, and unhealed layers are revealed by your metamorphosis. And they back off instead of confronting that reality. However, they are unaware that their remoteness is a part of the divine plan that will lead you to your greatest chapter. There is something enormous in store for you. The cosmos is eliminating those who are unable to help you ascend because of this. As you enter a season where your inner glow will begin to attract strong experiences, let this blossoming energy to settle into your spirit. Your sense of intuition is growing. Your self-assurance is coming back. You're starting to sense where you're going. Additionally, your aura will have a presence that demands alignment and respect as this metamorphosis progresses. Not only are you rising, but you're also evolving past the boundaries that previously imprisoned you. Instead of standing with you, this person's spirit becomes overwhelmed, afraid, and confused of how to match your increased frequency as they sense your ascension. Don't be alarmed by their distance, though. Don't be confused by their silence. This period of seclusion is your spiritual preparation, so don't let their withdrawal hurt you. Only those who share your mission will be able to support you as you are elevated into a new chapter. Allow yourself to be grounded in strength in this moment. Let it serve as a reminder of the sacredness of your trip. Gently whisper your blessing and allow it to follow you like a sign from God. Amen. 333, a vibration that closes old cycles and opens new ones. Because the beat of your story is becoming more elevated. Your life is about to change, and it won't be the same as it once was. You are becoming a stronger, wiser, clearer, and more powerful version of yourself than you have ever been. The universe is setting you up for moments that change you from the inside out, connections that inspire you, and possibilities that spark you. The individual who is avoiding you is merely a representation of the fading of old energy. It is not a loss to be without them. It is a preparation, a cleansing, and a clearing. The door is opening for you. Your destiny is calling you forward with an unstoppable force as your blessings align. You are entering a timeline when everything starts to change and nothing remains the same. Where your soul becomes unbreakable. Feel the rising. Feel that growth. Experience the unstoppable momentum that is leading you. This quiet, this room, this change. You are being lifted into something remarkable by the universe. There is something enormous in store for you. The energy surrounding you is growing so quickly now, my awakening soul, that even the silence seems louder than it did before. The person who has been avoiding you is experiencing the full effects of your metamorphosis, and they are unable to support the new version of yourself. Like a tidal wave, your destiny is rising. Initially slow, then unstoppable. Your aura has evolved. The depth of your presence has increased. A strength that only comes just before a breakthrough has begun to shine on your path. This person senses the unstoppable force that surrounds you, the pressure in the air, and the change in your frequency. They are afraid of being exposed by the brightness of your growth because they know in their hearts that you are entering a new level. They no longer feel comfortable with the version of you. Their avoidance is a reflection of their own limitations rather than yours, and you're growing too strong, too concentrated, and too aligned. The universe is permitting this distance because something enormous is waiting for you. It's an indication that your ascent has already started. You are about to enter a phase where the universe will reveal why some people were unable to stay, so allow this deeper truth to become ingrained in your spirit. In ways you've never encountered, your intuition is awakening. You're starting to discern the vibrations that underlie people's actions, sense hidden motives, and see through intentions. You're being readied for a greater plane of purpose, which is why this insight is emerging. The individual avoiding you is aware that they are no longer able to conceal themselves behind their mask. Everything is now exposed by your energy. Unspoken emotions, fear, jealousy, and insecurities. Your power, your light, and your blessing grow like a quiet tempest. They are unable to stand in the middle of it without facing themselves. You are not burdened by their withdrawal. It's your liberty. You're being elevated into routes that respect your value, relationships that foster your development, and connections that align with your spirit. Allow your rising energy to radiate outward like a wave. Once again, whisper your blessing and allow it to direct your path. Amen. 333 A divine alignment, protection, and acceleration vibration. The change surrounding you has reached an irreversible threshold, my evolving soul. And the entire burden falls on the individual who is avoiding you. Your life is about to transition into a frequency where outdated energies are no longer viable. Additionally, this individual feels that your spirit is no longer accessible. Similarly, your ascent is no longer subtle. It is spiritually loud, strong, and indisputable. You are directed at every turn. Every action you take is coordinated. Your aura is growing in a way that compels you to reveal secrets. They are taking a step back because of this. Because their own shadows become more apparent the closer they are to you. Your light reveals too much. The intensity of your presence is too great. They can no longer manage the exalted nature of your destiny. What they used to know about you is no longer relevant. Their spirit is aware that you are entering a realm that they are unable to access. This avoidance does not constitute a loss. It is a separation from God. There is something enormous in store for you. And by making the way clear, the universe is safeguarding that blessing. Now take a deep breath because what's happening is greater than any friendship, relationship, or bond you've outgrown. You are entering a time when your purpose will be more prominent than your history. Opportunities that are intended for the best version of you are starting to align with you. This power is not coerced. As more of your power is required by your destiny, it is organically rising within you. When the person avoiding you notices this change, they become overwhelmed by how quickly you're changing. Their inability to match your frequency causes their heart to quake. Your development reveals the stagnation they've been in, which makes them tense. Because your ascension puts their comfort zone in jeopardy, their spirit retreats. However, you are making progress. You're growing. You're getting up. Give a gentle blessing and allow the next door to open on its own. Amen. 333, alignment, clarity, and unstoppable momentum are summoned into your life by a heavenly echo. Your metamorphosis is permanent rather than transient. It is destiny, not luck, that has elevated you. Your glow is something you've worked for. Every aspect of your trip, including quiet moments and people leaving, shapes the masterpiece your life is turning into. Simply put, the first indication that your atmosphere has changed is the person who avoided you. There will be more changes, blessings, and opportunities. You are about to enter a timeline in which you are given priority by the universe. We're positioning your name for success. Strength is being used to rewrite your story. Miracles that you previously believed were unattainable are becoming united with your soul. It's not the end of anything, this separation, this distance, this abrupt quiet. It's the start of everything. You are entering a destiny in which you become a force. Your blessing becomes unstoppable and your journey becomes a message. There is something enormous in store for you. The aura that surrounds you is no longer subtle, my soaring spirit. It is strong, captivating, and hard to ignore. This change is perceived by the person avoiding you as a storm that is coming from far away. They sense the inexorable momentum driving your steps, the bold shift in your frequency, and the increasing force in your destiny. Their spirit can no longer coexist peacefully with your presence. You are no longer the person you once were. Your tenderness has become power. Your quiet has turned into intuition. You've developed wisdom from your patience. And all the doubts you once harbored are no longer as loud as your destiny. Their separation is not a sign of rejection. It is giving up. They are unable to cling to someone. The cosmos is gravitating upward. They are unable to contact anyone. The cosmos is rising. Someone who is unwilling to change will always lag behind you. There is something enormous in store for you. And the universe uses this avoidance as a covert means of eliminating anything that can impede your breakthrough. You are about to enter a phase where everyone will see your elevation, including those who have never believed in you, so allow this awareness sink deep into your heart. The changes that were previously perceived as imperceptible will now manifest as opportunities, blessings, insight, and unanticipated assistance. In the future, you will be able to command respect with your energy without using words. Anything that isn't destined for your path is repelled by the radiance of your presence, which attracts alignment. This glow is visible to the person who has taken a step back. Even from a distance, they sense it. Everything they are scared to confront about themselves is reflected in your metamorphosis. They so withdraw into their comfort zone rather than rising with you. However, you are not supposed to be comfortable. You have a mission. You are destined for growth. Gently whisper your blessing, allowing it to unlock the next spiritual portal. Amen.